Ladies and gentlemen, lockdown has been rough for all of us. The lack of social interaction has made it harder for everyone that is out there trying to date, myself included. I've lost all the game that I had, assuming I had any in the first place. So today, we're going to learn how to get our game back. Say this to make her sleep with you tonight. I guess this is how I'm gonna get my game back. We're gonna listen to this wonderful tutorial and be back on it, boys. Be back slaying once again. Get your game on. This video is not intended for minors. Viewer discretion is advised.
You guys have been on a few dates and you're really starting to connect.
Okay, so assuming that we've already been on a few dates. All right, here we go.
Every time you try to escalate, she resists and pushes you away. What the hell?
Okay, off to a good start. Maybe she just doesn't want to fuck you. Maybe did you ever think about that?
What the hell is going on? What I'm about
What is going on? What do you mean, what is going on? She just doesn't want to fuck you.
Is pure gold. And if you say these few simple sentences, it'll get her to drop her inhibitions, start thinking about sex, and even frame you as a sex expert.
Saying this will make you a sex expert.
What's up, guys? This is Josiah Price with The Attractive Man.
What?
And this is how to get her to sleep with you fast.
Okay, here we go.
First, I want to warn you, this isn't a way to trick girls into bed, and that all sex should be consensual and a mutually gratifying experience for everyone. But
yeah, I'm glad that he said that right off the bat, which is true, absolutely true. Definitely correct.
Here's the deal. Most girls have what I like to call an anti-slut defense. Number one, they don't want their friends to judge them. Number two, they don't want you to judge them. And number three, they don't want to feel judged or a slut themselves. Matter of fact, she thinks that it's
some people do, and that's totally fine.
Better to give you blue balls than to give it up in some cases. See,
give it up?
Even the term give it up insinuates that she's losing something by having sex with you. Man, society really screwed things up for us. If you show her that it's
yeah, society really screwed things up for the white men. Oh gosh, those poor guys.
Okay to be sexual around you, she's gonna feel more comfortable moving the relationship forward. Okay, let's check out this live demonstration. The first thing you're gonna wanna
I like how when they were editing this, it was like, okay, make sure to put in sexy lady clip. Like sexy lady wants sex clip, put that in there.
Do is start off with bringing up a sexual topic. I usually do this by accusing her of being a naughty girl.
I walked into weird time.
What? What? There's no way. What? Wait, what date? What day is this? You're going to go on your date and be like, hey, are you a naughty girl?
You can do that by telling her to stop looking at you because she's a naughty girl, or
what? Stop looking at me. You're being a naughty girl because you're looking at me. I hate it when people look at me.
Or to stop drinking her drink that way because she's a naughty girl. It doesn't actually matter. You can accuse her of just about anything. You
could accuse her of murder. I saw you in the living room with the crowbar. You did it. Take that. You murdered that person. Wait, is this supposed to get people to sleep with me? I have to accuse them of murder to get them to sleep with me?
You have to stop looking at me like that.
Like what?
Like a naughty girl. Yeah.
God.
I know all girls have a naughty girl side.
Really?
I'm gonna go into...
Really? You know that, bro? Are you sure?
Basically a sexual fact section where I start talking about
sexual facts?
A woman's body and anatomy versus a guy's anatomy, and how the nerves and how pleasure actually works for a man and a woman.
Anatomy? This motherfucker's gonna sit here like, did you know that on average, women have a higher body fat percentage than men? This is due to the fact that they need higher fat percentages to carry children. Do you think that's hot? Do you think that's sexy? Are we gonna sleep together yet?
What this does is it creates basically a frame that you're very knowledgeable about sex and you have an idea of what you're doing, or a good idea of what you're doing. Yeah, I mean, think about it. Women are way more sexual than men.
True in a lot of cases. Some people think that women don't think about sex for some reason.
I mean, you have a part of your body that's only this big.
Wait, what?
That has 8,000 nerves on it, and its
Did he just learn what the clitoris is?
Only use is for pleasure. While a man, we have like 4,000 nerves, like half that, over a much larger area, and ours does way more than just have sex.
Are we comparing? Dude, my sex organ's better than your sex organ, bro. Mine can do so much more.
And women, they can have up to like 8 to 10 orgasms a night, where a man, can only have like 3 or 4.
I know, I read that on the internet.
On top of it, women can have up to 4 different types of orgasms.
He's just listing off a bunch of facts. He's like, hold on, I need to get my phone out. And they can have 8 to 10 a night. With 8,000 nerves. There's 4 different types. I'll list all the names too. Do you want the names?
So after you list some sexual facts, you're gonna grab her hand and give her an example of 4 different types of orgasms that a girl can have.
Nothing in this conversation is like hot.
There's a lot of things that's actually.
Are you feeling? Do you think this is hot, guys?
Happening inside this. It's not just about showing her you're knowledgeable. It's about actually touching her. And when you create
about boring her into
a
submission.
visual and a physical anchor, so she believes that her hand is an example of her vagina.
What?
When you actually rub it and play with it,
what?
She's going to get the same imagery.
Yeah, girl, your hand, it's like a vagina.
In her head and visualization in her head as if you were actually touching her down there. So it's really good to know how to rub it and know how you're gonna turn a girl on to start with. Like, don't go in there and just straight finger blast her and that type of shit, because that just never works out right.
Yo, don't worry, girl, I'm not gonna finger blast your hand.
Yeah, let me see your hand.
Sure? Don't finger blast it.
Make a fist. So first you have the clit.
Oh my god. No, you can't explain to a woman how the woman's body works. They know. They have one.
Where 8,000 nerves are. And then you have inside and up in your G-spot.
What the fuck?
And then you have all
Why
the way in.
are you telling her this? She knows.
You have a deep spot. And if you go in and down, you have the A spot.
You're boring her.
It's just unfortunate that like society judges you so much for
yeah, I'm like super open-minded. I hate society, bro. Did anyone else hate society?
Sexual. I mean, like if I was asleep with like 100 girls, my friends would call me a rock star and think I'm the man. But if people found out that you slept with like 100 men, you know, they might call you a slut or a whore. It's just so unfair how society judges you. It is about making her feel comfortable with.
Are you turned on now? Do you want to fuck yet?
Sex. It basically just frames that you're non-judgmental about her having sex. And it doesn't frame it with an outright.
You're non-judgmental. He's like, don't worry, girl. If you were to like have sex, I think it'd be totally cool. Anyway, there's no other men around here. So if you want to do it, that's like totally cool. I think it's like super cool and progressive and like really cool of you to do that.
It's like, hey, I'm not gonna judge you if you sleep with me. It makes you sound more authentic about like society being fucked up. And it's really not fair that, you know, girls get judged, and actually is what fucks most of us from actually getting fucked. There you have it, an awesome technique that gives her permission to be sexual, explore her sexuality with you, and all while being judgment-free. You know, one time, my Uncle Ben told me,
with great power comes great responsibility.
And by being responsible, I mean, you're responsible for her in bed. Don't mislead her. If
what?
You're a 2-pump chump.
I don't think that's what Uncle Ben meant.
And you should watch our other videos on YouTube and subscribe to our academy so you know exactly what to do in bed. By the way, the Naughty Girls routine is just one way to escalate the interaction and get her to start thinking about sex. We created—
No, it's like a guaranteed way to escalate the interaction and get her to run away from you immediately. The tips were call her a naughty girl, accuse her of murder or something like that, and then finger blast her hand while relaying science facts. Yeah, I don't think that's very hot, to be honest. I don't think I learned anything here. I did have fun though. That was hilarious. Please don't ever do any of this. This is terrible advice. Don't ever do any of this, please. I for the love of God, I am begging you. Explain to the woman how her body works, because she obviously doesn't know enough. Anyway, I hope you did enjoy this and didn't take any notes and won't do any of this, please, love of God. Thank you guys so much for watching. My cat just jumped down off the— Hey Leo, how's it going, bud? Make sure to subscribe to the second channel if you haven't already. Subscribe to the main channel and follow us on Twitch because we stream here every single day. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.